scared to clap.
Okay, so imagine that you wake up in the middle of the night and you have an intense craving. Wait, look, I'm still on. An intense craving for chocolate, but you want warm chocolate. So you make cookies. Cookies are easy to make, unless, I mean, you don't know how to make cookies, but cookies are very easy to make if you know what you're doing. Okay. Okay, so according to the survey that I took February 21st in this classroom, 62% of you haven't had my cookies, so this would be new for you. If you ask anyone who has had my cookies, they'll probably say that they're good. I think my cookies are good. Okay, so your utensils, you have a large bowl, a spoon, measuring cups, but I only have one because that's all I need, sifter, and cookie sheets. You need 2 sticks of butter, which I have, brown sugar, flour, white sugar, 2 eggs, maybe 2 eggs, vanilla, baking soda, salt, and obviously chocolate chips. So first you put 2 sticks of butter into the bowl.
Please stop.
And then you melt it until it's like partially melted. You don't want to melt it all the way because then the cookies will be too runny. Oh no, 2 minutes. Okay. You put it in for 20 seconds. And it should melt how you want it.
Guys, we gotta get away from me. I'm trying to film this.
Okay, yeah. Like that. There's like a chunk of butter. Just make sure you don't melt it all the way. And then you preheat your oven to 375. And add the 3/4 cup of brown sugar. So you add 3 of these. Hit the on button. Oh. Wait, that's a timer. There. 3/4 brown sugar. And then add 3/4 cup of white sugar. And then you add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. them until it's like really creamy. But you don't want to mix it too much because it'll be too thick and the cookies will be like tough and they won't be as chewy and soft. So you keep mixing that. And make sure you get all the lumps of butter out. That way whenever you're chewing your cookie you don't get like a random burst of just butter. It just tastes very good. So try to keep the contents in the bowl so you don't make a mess. That's why I got a high bowl. And it should look like that. And add the other egg. But mine cracked. It's still good. And then stir it again. Whenever you're making cookies, if you want to make them like mine, don't use an electric mixer, because then you'll probably just mix it too much. And make sure the egg is completely mixed in. And then you add the flour. And you want to use a sifter whenever you do this. You add 3 of these. And by sifting it, it makes the flour more fine so you don't get like chunks in it, and then it's easier to stir. So you sift it. And stir it and make sure all the flour is mixed in until there's no flour showing. Like, I mean, obviously there can be some on the sides, but you don't want it to look like that if you're done mixing it. I'm going to make sure most of the flour is mixed in. So it should look like that after you add the first 3/4 of flour. And then you add 3 more. And sift it. And you want to stir it like you did the last one. Just make sure there's no flour left. Okay, and then you add 1 tablespoon of salt.